This spark inside, waiting to be found. A voice of wisdom, a world so profound. Through every question, every story we share, we light the fire that was always there. Step into the moment, let your spirit rise. Open up your heart, open up your mind. Rewire, let your soul ignite. Turn the darkness into light. Every thought can change your way. A brand new life begins today. Rewire, the power's in your hands. Together we will take a stand. The mind's the key, the heart's the guide. Rewire, and let your spirit fly.
Hello, people. This is Rewire, and I'm your host, Sam Speaks. And today with me is
Promessa. Welcome, guys. You look amazing, by the way.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah.
And you look gorgeous.
Thank you.
And I love the combination. You know, the gold accessories and
Yeah.
the pink dress.
I'm grateful. Thank you.
What's about pink with women?
You know, we were told that pink is our color and blue is for the guys. So, I mean, I decided to represent our color. Although, like you said in our previous conversation, black is more like
For
the
me,
color
it's
we
all black
cannot
for
do
me.
without. Yeah, I love black as well.
Yeah. And today we are talking about the women.
Yeah.
Talking about the women, talking about confidence, security, and self-esteem.
Yes.
Okay, it's a women's world, and there is a high rate of insecurity and low self-esteem among women. So today we'll be looking into the mindsets and belief systems that some of these women have adopted that has really not been, helping them and bringing out the best part of them. So, Promessa, how do you think the media is playing a role in increasing the insecurity among women?
Now, I want to say that social media was sort of designed to trigger insecurity, comparison, and the constant need for self-evaluation.
True.
And what I mean by that is it's so simple. All you got to do is pick up your phone, go on Instagram, and then you see someone that you knew from the past or someone you don't even know at all. And you see how they're doing well. They're driving the latest cars. They're going to places. They are being offered opportunities. Yeah. And now you're comparing that to your everyday life, where you're trying to either sort out certain bills or like as a woman, you even look at yourself, oh, I wish my tummy was flatter. Like that's why the BBL craze is really a thing, Yeah. And so comparison is there, and then we move to not just comparison with your life, but it also spreads in all areas of your life, your relationships, because now there's couple goals. Yeah. Imagine I was doom scrolling on TikTok some weeks ago, and then I came across this girl that was being proposed to by a fiance, and the guy did it in a beer parlor, with beers, and the environment wasn't quite, aesthetically pleasing
to the lady.
And I already knew the moment I saw the video, I said, "They are coming for you, girl."
Seriously.
So I opened the comments, and I was so dumbfounded. It's one thing for you to have an opinion, and then it's another thing for you to kind of use it to mock someone that you don't really know about on social media. All right. So, and then I saw the comments, very mean, very aggressive. So you never still learn your lesson for 2025. You still want to settle for less. Those type of comments. And just one comment like that can send someone into a spiral when they're alone and they feel like their life is not worthy because someone just came out, and then you begin to question your relationship. Am I right in the rape? Everybody I'm not saying that that is the right way to propose to a woman, but we don't know them. We don't know their financial status. So there's this need to want to fit in, and it's crazy.
Yeah, especially when you compare some engagement parties or ceremony. You take a girl to the mountain, even on plane, and
but not everybody can have that. We all come from different backgrounds. We come from different families, and it will be insane for us to assume that we are going to do the same things or have the same life experience. It's not just possible. As much as I think it's great for you to propose to a woman in an aesthetically pleasing place. Okay. But not everybody can have access to that
Okay, talking about awareness, and I think a lot of women, they're not aware about themselves, identity.
Yes.
And I wouldn't even want to go into purpose, because that's something big You have to discover yourself, who you are, and before you can even talk about finding purpose. When it comes to awareness, a lot of women are not aware. They don't even know the kind of relationship to go into, the kind of partner they need for a relationship. And I think this is really causing a lot of problems to women. You see, for example, a girl child just grew up and she wants to fit into the popular demand of a woman, and she's never even aware of herself. Like, okay, what are the right mindsets, philosophy, and mentality as a woman I'm supposed to have? So how do you think a woman can actually use awareness to her advantage?
All right. Like I like to say, self-awareness is a journey, confidence is a journey. And for a lot of people, I like to say that we're not born with confidence.
True.
We're not born with it. 100%. And then the way the world is wired, the world is not wired to give you that confidence boost. In fact, you go into the world without your confidence, they will smash you. Like they are going to come after you. So it's a journey. Your experiences are there to sort of guide you into the kind of lifestyle as a woman you shouldn't really gear towards. But I mean, a lot of women are distracted. There's a lot of distraction noise everywhere. And the problem of all this is you don't want to spend time with yourself, because there is no self-awareness without you actually spending time with yourself. You need to know your strengths, you need to know your weaknesses, you need to know what you're good at, you need to know your value. What do you have to give to the world? And so a lot of people are not willing to do the work, and they use relationships to as an escape. As a coping mechanism. I don't want to face my fears, so let me just be in this relationship. But you're still doing yourself a huge disfavor if you do that, because one day you still need to face yourself. Nobody's coming to save you.
Life will come for you.
So do the work, and when you do the work on yourself, it will transcend to all relationships around you. Another thing, yes, spend time with yourself. Another thing is also to curate your environment. Who are the people you're keeping as friends? Are you keeping women who respect themselves, who have a healthy sense of worth? Like, those things are important, because you can't say you're working on yourself and then you keep people who speak to you anyhow, who don't believe in the things that you are working on believing. And so it's all of this. And also, you need to keep to the things you say you're going to do for yourself. If you say you set boundaries in relationships, I'm not going to do so and so and so, keep up to that. Because if you say you want to do something and then you don't do it, you don't follow through, over time, that shatters your self-confidence, because confidence is all about you being someone that you can trust. Like, I can trust in myself. I believe in myself. And even though I make mistakes, I'm going to be fine. And I'm not relying on people's applause for them to clap for me before I know that I'm worth it.
Okay. Finding ourselves in a society that, like you talk about, the media, we drop your confidence down, pick you up, bring you down.
Exactly.
I think there are a lot of toxic mentality and philosophies out there. You have a lot of women who are influencers. They come up with a lot of words or wisdom that were carved out from their toxic experiences. And you see some ladies, they kind of build them life following that kind of mindset and mentality. And sometimes it's even difficult for you to be able to even separate what is the right mentality as a woman to have, what is the wrong mentality. I think all these problems stem from low self-esteem, feeling insecure. Now, what is the kind of mindset you as a lady supposed to have? Because you're already in a tough world already. So then if you want to be able to navigate these words, what are the kind of mindsets you're supposed to have pertaining feeling secure or having a sense of security for a woman?
All right. See, you need to it still boils down to everything I've said before. You need to stay with yourself and understand that social media is not your life.
True.
In fact, you need to, in the process of you building your life, you need to try and reduce the quantity of time you spend on social media. Number one, who are the people you are following? Because somebody is stalking doesn't mean they need to be followed by you. It is your duty to be mindful of the people you follow. who is your mentor? Who are you listening to? You need to create like that type of space on social media that, okay, when you come online, you listen to people that are speaking sense.
Yeah.
Whether we like it or not, we all know sense from nonsense. We all have a moral compass.
True.
We all have it.
Yeah.
The people that are perpetrating evil in our society, they
They know,
that they're doing bad. You
Yeah.
don't need somebody to tell you as a lady, oh, you're not supposed to be doing hookup or you're not supposed to be sleeping around. You know, but you still decide to go against that.
Yeah.
So we kind of know what's good from bad. And we kind of sort of know when somebody's trying to tell us that, oh, this is it. Deep down, we still know this is not it. So really curate your environment, be patient, because it's a journey. Don't just go with what everybody is saying. Find someone that is, you can see it from their lifestyle, because evidence has to be there. How are they living? They can't come and tell you, okay, abstain from sex, and what they are doing is they are sleeping around. So you need somebody that is emulating that life of what they are preaching.
Exactly.
So that is how you differentiate the bull crap from the real things.
Okay, now this really hurts my heart anytime I see something like this. How women has been sexualized out there on social media. Now, if you check your phone, just go to Facebook. Especially on Reels. The next thing you see, women shaking their bum, kind of like, even married women do that now. Sometimes I see some women, they want to sell products. Like, sometimes you don't even know the mindset or the intention behind these things. Like, they say it's okay, it's a normal world, we can go ahead and do what we want to do. See, there is a reason behind every action. Every move, every movie, every song played out there, there is an intention behind it. Now, and if you go back to, let's go back down history.
Okay.
I think during the Asian Empire, you could see some of these princes, they bring out women, sometimes naked them, and tell them to dance around just for entertainment. And sometimes you see in the Bible, even these kings, when they want to marry a wife, they parry them around, and the most beautiful man is the one they take. And you even see this thing happen around the world, where women are made to strip in clubs and dance. And the problem is, even the women who are not aware still patronize this problem, the mentality, because you go around, you see women dancing naked, shaking their bum, and I ask the question that you just think the only thing you can offer as a woman is your body. You understand? So now, how do you think women can actually free themselves from this over socialization? Because it's actually causing a problem. Because if, for example, a woman steps into a room and there are guys there, do you know something? The first thing that comes up in a man's head is the body. How to have this woman in bed. And this mindset was formed or was built up by these same over-sexualizing women. Right from the childhood, the men has been trained to feel like one of the things the woman can offer to you is sex. So how can this be corrected?
All right. The media is so unfortunate that what sells the most is when women come out half naked. It's unfortunate, but that is what is selling.
What it is,
And so if you come out all covered up and they'll be like, who's this one? So you can even see it. Women who are dressed half naked are getting more engagement, more likes, followers,
more deals.
And so people feel, and that is why it still stems from a lack of not knowing yourself. And so you think that the only way that you are going to be accepted by the public, because you've not done the work, you've not accepted yourself, and so you seek validation from other people, is by overly exposing yourself, twerking and doing all of those things. Because if you've actually done the work on yourself, you know that dancing, like twerking, when you're not like a professional dancer, of course, and all of those things, is the barest minimum you can actually give to society.
True. Wow.
And I want every woman to like separate their bodies from their like
true value.
Because a lot of women attach their value to how they look. Oh, I look amazing, so I'm every man's dream. That's a mistake. Okay, fine. Aside your beauty, what else do you have to give to the world? Like, you have kids, you get married, and you're gonna be old someday. Like, if you're setting a foundation on how you look, that's a pretty much very shaky foundation. What happens when you get old and wrinkly? Like, as the day passes, more beautiful girls are surfacing.
So the beautiful ones are not yet born.
Like, you're you're not even as beautiful as you're beautiful, fine as God created, but there's someone out there who's like stunning. So what is really setting you apart
from them?
Like there has to be something about you that when people see, they're like, oh, who's this girl? Exactly. And that is where value and substance comes in. And that is why social media, I love social media so much, because it's just like it has given women a voice.
Yeah.
From the comfort of your home, you can talk about politics, marriage, parenthood, whatever topic you're knowledgeable about, and you can create a community on the social media space. But on the other hand, it has also destroyed women's self-esteem. Women that don't know how to use that social media
for the betterment of themselves.
They've destroyed their self-esteem because now you're constantly comparing yourself.
Validating yourself from.
You're constantly trying to like, oh, this girl is doing this, that means I need to. No, you are on your journey. Like you're on your path. And you're in your timeline. You don't need to compare yourself to someone else's timeline.
Okay.
Because you were brought into this world for two different purposes.
Yeah.
So that's just what I think.
Why do you think women go so far to change their body shape? Like, you call it BBL, right?
Now, when it comes to changing your appearance and how you look, I feel the older that I'm getting now, there are two camps. Mm-hmm. There are women who do it for lack of self-esteem, and there are women who just genuinely want to enhance how they look. But some of them are married, they have a husband, and they're faithful to their husband, so they just want to look beautiful to their man. And maybe they suffer from big tummy, they just want to look good. Like, how are you feeling now that you do not have a protruding I know you better than anyone else. If you had a protruding tummy right now, you see, you find a solution. You go back to the gym. But a woman's body is not like a man's body.
Yeah, like, you're right. You're right.
Sometimes, so we have these two camps. My problem is not with the people that do it to look good, because we have one life. If you have a way to look good.
We're not against you looking good, man. But it can be a leverage for you, actually.
Sometimes it comes with downside.
Yeah, that's true.
But I'm against those women who do it from a place of insecurity. They do it because they want to attract a man to their life.
Yeah.
They do it because that's just low.
Yeah, because what I think is security, feeling self-secure doesn't come from the things that you have outside.
Oh yeah,
it comes from the things
exactly
inside.
Because then you get the body done and you still see that certain men are not coming towards you. The supposedly high value man is not coming towards you. You're still attracting the same. It's about taste. The value that you give. Yeah, your body, it will bring a certain man, and then when they get closer to you, be like,
they don't want to stay.
This girl, like, you understand. So if you want to get your body done, good, fine. I'm not your mother. I cannot come here. Yeah. But work on your mindset so that even after you've done your body, you still can stand with your beautiful body, wear that dress, and you can give value to the world. And you're like, whoa, she's beautiful and she got it.
Yeah, that's
nice. That's what I think.
Next one. What's the real struggle of the girls' child in today's society, and how can they find their way around it so that they can actually fulfill their potentials and become the best version of themselves?
Okay, the girl child faces a lot of challenges from the day they are born to when they die. And since we are talking about self-confidence right now, let me just, there are financial, if she's not, educated properly, she'll face certain issues later on. If she doesn't have competence and skills, you might not be able to, she might not be able to provide for herself financially as she gets. So she'll have to depend on a man. So there are so many issues, but I feel like one that is spoken about a lot right now on social media is the sexualization of women from a very young age.
Yeah.
And before they even understand like their selves, their body parts, and anything concerning them, so they have sexualized. You see 13, 14 years old, you think maybe they're even 19 because of their features. And so there's this uncle down the line that is, hey, beautiful, let's meet. And so that's a problem because if that is not handled with wisdom as a parent, or even herself, if she doesn't handle that whole situation wisely, it can lead to a lot down the line. It can lead to shame. It can lead to an overall awareness of her body. So she's now concerned about how people view her instead of concerning herself of her education. And so it's important that, number one, it starts from the home.
Sure.
Parents,
that's the foundation.
Uncles, aunties,
guardians,
you spend time with your children, talk to them, empower them, educate your daughters about their bodies. They should totally separate their sense of self-worth with their how they look, especially as women, because that can get into your head as a woman. And before you know, you're dating guys that you don't have no business dating because you think you're hot. And it gets you into a lot of trouble. So, and as the woman gets older, she herself also needs to do the work, invest in herself, keep people around that would, make her to grow, and just become a competent adult, not depending on anyone. Building a life that can make her feel fulfilled, not expecting that from anybody. So that's just one. And then also there is the societal and family expectation. Society expects women to get married by so time, and I totally understand that narrative. I mean, biologically speaking, women have their years when they are most fertile, and even when you want to raise a kid, it's better you do it when you're younger. But do not trade that for in place of yourself. And what do I mean by that? Raising kids and having a family, it requires a lot from you. And so if you've really not built yourself to a certain degree, I don't think you'll be able to pour into your husband or your family the way you'd love to,
or give to
so
society.
Yes, be time conscious, but at the same time, don't bend down to societal rules that you need to get married by 25. If you don't get married by 25, you are doomed.
Like, see, if you're not married yet,
there are so many crazy even men are mostly the ones pushing this propaganda.
You're right.
Like men, even when you're dating them, like, how old are you? The only reason they're asking you your age is because they want to know, like, if you're in your 30s, let me bounce to a younger one. Although that's for men that want to manipulate you and they don't have good
There was a friend I was talking to yesterday. A friend I was talking to one time, and she came to me. I was like, is she a bad luck? I like, what do you mean? I mean, what made you say that?
What made you say that?
Like, the guy she was dating, the guy told her that ever since I've been having sex with you, you've not been able to give me a child. And I'm like,
oh, really?
At that particular time, I just said to myself, I asked her the question, are you supposed to have a child now out of wedlock? She couldn't even answer me. In my mind, I said, this one problem will be good.
Jesus. And
like, you see, self-awareness, she's not even self-aware. Like you need to know.
And that is why a lot of women are easily, these are the challenges that every girl faces. You are easily manipulated.
Exactly.
Yeah, because you feel like, that's where and that is what the society put. Your family self will call you to a point. But you've not built a career for yourself. You've not built anything tangible to say, okay, if this man even comes, okay, if he something happens to his finances, I can go ahead from. What are you gonna do? And then now you're worried of bringing another soul to the world.
You know what I told her?
Are you gonna cause more harm?
You know what I told her? I said, what I'm going to tell you, I don't think most men want to tell you that. I want to say that to you. I said, because one, they are not aware of someone being selfish. I said, what you need to do is, you're going to get married, definitely. If you want to get married, you can get married.
Sure.
But you need to work on yourself. Because if you don't work on yourself, if you get married at this version of yourself, which I know is not the best version, when you look back tomorrow, you regret this.
This is the bitter truth.
I'm telling you, because there's I think, to the women out there, there's a version of yourself that I think is not the real version yet. It's not even it's not. It
needs to be worked upon. It needs to be refined. And so marriage is something that can trample on that, especially if you marry somebody that he's not even
has not even done the work himself. Because even we guys, we need to do the work too.
Exactly. And so now you are battling with different house, maybe raising kids, running from. How do you then find yourself in that situation? It's going to be 10 times harder.
Yeah. And I think as the society gets older, there is this school of thought or this impression from women or mothers that if you don't get married, there's something wrong with you. You will have a foundational course.
Yeah, and I like this. I like how this generation is changing. I'm going on TikTok and I see the way certain women address certain issues. And I like how they are breaking those stereotypes because we've seen it with their lives. We do not need you to speak any longer, please.
I'm telling you.
We can see it from your life that a lot of our foremothers, they stopped their dreams. Some of them, they were a powerhouse.
Yeah, but
they didn't actualize. Even the men that they were with, like they didn't care. Nothing. It was all about, okay, let's come together. Because also they didn't have the knowledge of what it means to partner. Marriage is a partnership, for God's sake. Like,
and I think for me, I think it's not really cool where mothers are meant to sacrifice their life, their destiny because they want to raise us.
Exactly.
I don't think, because I look at a lot of women and I think I think with your talent and endowment, you're supposed to be somewhere better than where you are. And I feel bad. And I feel we could change this. This generation is actually trying to change a lot of things. I think we should. That's why we come around to talk about issues like this. It's all about rewinding your mind. Seriously.
100%.
Okay, Prom, what's the best advice you ever gotten from somebody online or anywhere?
All right. So I'm a big coach to myself, and when I'm
Thumbs
alone
up for that.
in my room, sometimes I tend to think about my life in like the full picture, the things I want to do, the places I want to go to. And before I know it, my head would just be hot, like, oh my God. So sometimes I even feel like I'm not doing enough. So something just spoke to me in the spirit, and just taking one day at a time, like learning how to do the things you're meant to do now.
Yeah.
And not just, it's good to think about how it's going to turn out to be, but at the same time, like, what do you need to do now to get to the next point in your life?
Exactly.
So
that's what really matters.
That's what it really matters.
You know?
So if it's taking your academics seriously, if it's putting more effort into your skills, do it now and do what you can now and leave the rest for later, because that's the only thing you can do. You cannot really worry about what's going to happen down the line. And that has really helped me to take one day at a time instead of just being overwhelmed with the pressure that comes from social media and just looking around me.
Okay, that's good. One step at a time.
Yeah.
Okay, Prom, what are the mindsets, the lessons that you want to inculcate into a female child? If you want to bring a female child to this world, what are the lessons that you're really going to inculcate into her so that she can get to the best version of herself, so that, and she can be able to survive positively, not surviving from a place of reacting, but from a place of creating in this world?
All right, there are a lot of mindsets, and first and foremost is to make her understand like the mindset of self-worth. How do you see yourself?
I love
the best
that.
way to see yourself is how God created you to be. Amazing, beautiful. Go read about everything wonderfully made. Go read about everything He has to say about you. So that is first thing. She needs to have a solid foundation. Like, what do you even think about yourself? You can really tell children that suffer from low self-esteem. They hardly look at you in the eyes. They feel so shy. They don't want to. So
Let's play the victim.
Exactly. So you can tell. So that when you can inculcate that into your child, it already sets a foundation, because they're like, okay, I know that I'm good, so if anybody comes and tell me I'm not, who are you to tell me I'm not? And so that's the first one. Then the second mindset is, there's this notion out there that is being pushed: princess treatment. I love it, because you are my princess, but the world doesn't really see you as a princess. You need to have this conqueror mindset. This, I am going into the world to win. I am going into the world to just like become badass, like the best version of myself. And so I would teach her self-discipline, critical thinking, because a lot of women are walking around and they are not being critical thinkers. They are going with what people have told us, like, you need to do this, you need to do that, but you sit yourself down, treat yourself as a friend. Would you advise your friend to do that thing like that people are telling you to? So critical thinking, think about your life, question me, even me as I'm your mother, question me.
Beliefs.
It's not everything I tell you that you. Sometimes you're alone. Go to your room and think about it. And discipline is top notch, because without discipline you really can achieve much when it comes to your health and whatever thing you want to do in life. So I feel like those are really there are so much to teach. But I mean, with those things, self-respect, love yourself, value yourself. You don't need to see all the red flags before you run away. Like, I mean, that's another thing, you know. I know you have something to say.
And they're learning how to deal with pressure, because I think pressure is a big problem for women. Seriously, pressure to make money, because there is this generation that is saying that a woman is supposed to make money. I believe a woman is supposed to make money not because she want to contribute to the house, but because she want to have this sense of value, empowered. Yes, a woman's place is not in the kitchen. No, I don't believe that. A woman's place is not in the kitchen. And for me as a man, I don't feel intimidated if my spouse is winning out there. I mean, I don't feel intimidated, because actually, as a man, I have a daughter, so I want to raise her in a way that I want her to be this empowered woman,
of course. She knows what she's doing. When people say, I'm like, who is this girl? Like,
yes, and she still have this part of empathy and the human emotional part, because you need that if you want to actually keep a strong relationship. So I think men being intimidated or afraid kind of like make them act in a certain way towards women, like putting the pressure. Someone was telling me that he wanted to start working and the spouse said, don't work. And I asked him, go and ask the spouse, why is he telling you not to work? And at the end of the day, she just came and said, shoot, is that the man is feeling insecure. Like,
you see, that's a big problem. And how do you even settle down with such a person?
That's also on the topic for another day. I'm going to come to the guy's side. How we deal with insecurity. Yes, we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
Wow, it's been nice time talking to you.
Loved it.
Yes. Before you go, and I know you have a lot of words for women, women of today, seriously, because a lot of women, they don't even have self-awareness. They don't even know who they are.
Yes.
So what are the advice you have for the woman out there?
Okay, first and foremost, babes, love yourself.
That's number one.
Give your power to anybody. Like, take control of your life. Don't allow anybody dictate to you how you should live your life. Like, create that life you want so badly. Create it. Like, take it one day at a time, like I said previously, and put in the energy. Like, ask yourself, what would it take me to get to this place where I'm going to be so proud of myself? Do the work. Nobody's coming to save you. Getting married, going to study, even that rich guy that you're saying, this guy has money. You will still get there and see that, I needed to work on myself. So do the work now and thank yourself later. Nobody's coming for you. And create an environment that is healthy. Okay. Drop the competition, drop the
very important.
Like, you are beautiful even with all your imperfections that you feel, oh, why am I like that? Own it. That's one side of confidence you need to be aware of. Like, you need to own your insecurity, like the things you don't feel good about. Own them, because that's you. Learn to love them. Change the one you can change, and just keep evolving. I mean, I love that concept of like where you met me 5 years is not where you're going to meet me now. And so I love it, and I'm excited about the future. Be excited about the future, because if you keep putting in the work, you will get to where you want to be. Yeah.
Am I permitted to advise the women?
Add your 2 cents. Drop your 2 cents on the table.
Okay, this is from Sam Speaks. What I'll say is this: don't turn out, if you, especially for the young girls, like 16, 17, 18. You must have to have an understanding of what love is, what your emotion is, what feeling is. Don't turn out like the Neddy story. Neddy story, you guys you understand? No, don't always look at the material things as what is more important.
Deal with your childhood trauma.
I am telling you, very important too. If you don't,
your dad left you, daddy issues, mommy issues, brother issues, auntie. Deal with, because he's going to he go choke you, and you don't even know why you're doing the things you're doing. You don't know that it's the trauma you faced when you were little.
Exactly, trauma will always put itself in everything. Yes, and don't be pressured to achieve because you want to make a statement. No,
you want to show.
Come on. I see a lot of ladies, they are trying so hard. No, you're going to fall into self-imposter syndrome.
True.
So just be yourself, be the best version of yourself. And remember, you are not what the WhatsApp word defined you to be. You're actually who God said you are.
Yes. I love that.
Now we come to the end of the show.
Crying. Oh my God. We're going to leave here like this.
I'm sorry, I don't have an handkerchief. I would have given to wipe off your face.
It's fine. Guys, this was really a good session.
I'm telling you, seriously. And I want to say, for me, it's... Should I say bye? Or what should I say?
See you in the next episode.
Christmas is coming, Alpha.
Christmas is going to be sweet. So guys.
Yeah, seriously.
Sweet. Like,
yes, seriously. And
should we tell them, or we should just relax?
Give them small. True small.
I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I beg, when they see it, they will see it. No. Okay, what you need to do right now, subscribe, like, share to your friends that you know that this information, they'll need it.
They need it.
And leave your comment. What are your thoughts? What are your 2 cents about how women should conduct themselves in today's era?
And I want to say this: if you have a story that you want to talk about, probably maybe an experience, traumatic experience, and you've healed yourself, and you want your story to or you want your story to transform, inspire. I think that's the
Yeah.
word. Inspire somebody else out there. Come on, this is the best platform for that. You can write us or send us an email.
We are open.
Our email is rewirepodcast3.
Ask your questions.
gmail.com. You ask your
Yeah.
questions. Come on, you can come on the show and talk, because some persons are saying that I want to change the world. I want to change the
Yes.
world. You have a story,
You have a
in your
story
hand
to inspire
Yes, no
people.
matter how negative it is, you can actually turn the story to a positive thing.
Yes,
Because if
100.
you've learned your lesson, but if I've not learned your lesson, don't worry, heal first before you come.
We are accepting healed people.
Yes,
People that have
people,
dealt
of course,
with most of their
come on,
problems.
yes,
like, okay.
yes. So you can
But
always DM us, straight up, and we will have a chat with you. And if it's good, we'll bring you on the show.
Yeah.
So for me, it's bye.
Bye for now. I'll miss you guys. Bye.
Okay, see you guys.